Everybody places, camera rolling, and action! Here you go.
Hey everyone, welcome to the...
What? Hey, Daniel, the music down a little bit. Leslie, can you dance like a human instead of a duck?
What?
And project a little more. Come on, bring it out. Let's go. This is a show. It's supposed to be fun. Let's go. And action!
Hey everyone, welcome to the Lezlie Show. We have a really special guest today.
Oh, cut.
What? You think you could do the show better, Mr.
Leslie,
Campbell?
I know.
You think you can dance better than me?
I'm a born dancer.
Oh yeah, let me see you do your thing.
Okay.
You go for it, boy.
Ready, Dan?
Oh, yeah, come on.
What's wrong with that?
Off the stage. We have a really great show today. We have Mr. Daniel Haller, who is well renowned throughout the Central Coast. He even has his own engineering business called Haller Engineering. He's had that for what, 32 years?
27.
27 years. Well, that's close. Anyway, stay tuned for the Lezlie Show. Woo! We're going to have a good time. Well, hey, Daniel, welcome to the Lezlie Show.
Hi, Leslie. Very pleased to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're here. So tell us about yourself. How did you get into music in the first place? Like, what inspired you to become a musician?
Gee whiz, but just when I was very young, maybe 4, anytime I'd hear music, it really affected me, my emotions. I'd run around, and I think I started banging on the piano around 5 at my grandma's house, and then she got me lessons, and that's been a very good friend of mine ever since.
Oh my goodness. Now, do you do anything else beside music? Like, does music basically pay your bills, or do you have a side business?
Oh, no. Music is not a profession for me, it's a hobby.
Oh, it's a hobby, okay.
A hobby that sometimes pays a little bit of music.
Okay.
Money, a little bit of money.
A little bit of money, that's always good, yeah. Well, what type of genre is your favorite? Like, do you like more the 60s, 70s, or do you like modern, or what's your favorite to play?
60s and 70s, and rock and roll and popular music.
Okay. Well, I have these talent shows every year. I've done 7 of them so far. Generally, they're at the Radisson Hotel. It's similar to America's Got Talent, where we have comedians on there, dancers, musicians, and in the last show I did before this pandemic, Daniel was one of the winners in the Showcase of Talents, and he was really awesome.
I was not a winner.
You were not a winner?
No.
Well, why am I thinking you were a winner?
It was tied for 3rd place, and a great musician, vocalist Richard Ingman and me stood on the stage side by side. Number 1, Richard raised his hand and everybody clapped. And I was number 2, everybody clapped, and Richard won and so he won 3rd place. And
okay, well, he was just about tied for 3rd place, but I thought you were awesome, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, tell us about some of the music you play, and have you been in any bands, or do you work with other people, or do you strictly play on your own, or how does that work?
I really enjoy being in bands. I've been in several bands here on the Central Coast, and then several bands when I was in my 20s. Took a break from playing in bands, of course, with raising kids and family. I enjoy playing in a band. My favorite part of music is performing, and I also perform solo.
Okay, now do you prefer doing solo, or do you prefer being in bands, or what's your favorite?
They both have their plus and minuses. Playing in a band, I don't have to concentrate as hard. All my mistakes are hidden with the band. But playing solo, I can change and no set list, and there's more flexibility, but any mistakes, oh boy, everybody can hear it. So, and a band, the camaraderie. And the family that can form is really fun. And I like the whole part of playing in a band. arriving, setting up, performing, eating with the members, and tearing down and talking about the gig. And yeah, so the band thing is also very, very fun.
I would think so. Well, one of the main reasons I'm having you on the show is because you are such an optimist. I see all the time these musicians that they're like, oh, we're so depressed we can't play, and there's no venues out there, and they've really gone down the tubes, and it seems like you keep your attitude up. So what do you do to keep your attitude so good? Like, are you playing anywhere? Are you working on recordings, or what are you doing during the pandemic?
Musically, I've been doing some videos, virtual videos, where I take myself and I might find a drummer or other musicians and singers. We've done some with Sound Investment Band that I'm in, and not anymore, just recently left. But that's very fun. And what else? To keep myself up, I just mentally, just believing all that I'm blessed with and everything I have. Good health, bed and a mattress, I get to eat food.
Yeah, and you've seen the other side of the world too, haven't you? Been to Haiti and seen how people live there? And,
I have.
I mean, they look at us going, boy, they've got it pretty good. So when you compare yourself to other people, you think, boy, I don't have it so bad.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I personally, myself, I have friends that have cancer. I have a friend that's blind, and I go, you can always look at somebody that's got it worse than you do. So that's what I try to look at. So you gotta keep positive during this pandemic, right?
Yes, I'm positive all the time.
That's good. And your music is always so upbeat.
Positive music. I do not like performing depressing music. And Sound Investment Band, we focused on dance music. The theme was dance music you can bank on. So,
now Sound Investment, I'm imagining that's more like an online.
Nope, that's Sound Investment Band.
Sound Investment, so you guys can actually do gigs when the pandemic's over, so it's not...
Yes, we did lots of gigs, 40 to 45 a year.
Oh, wow.
While I was with the band for 4.5 years. Great
okay.
band. Mm-hmm.
Gee, and so it's more like dance upbeat, it's not like...
Very much, even disco.
Okay.
We did a disco party. We all dressed up with disco and that, and had lots of fun.
I'm kind of thinking that disco's your favorite, right?
No, I like all music. But it's fun to play it because so few bands play a disco song anymore.
I like it. I mean, I guess I'm showing my age, but I like Kool and the Gang, and I like a lot of these.
Celebration.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Yeah, I like it. Gets me going.
That was one of the first songs we would play in our first set. Like third or fourth song, Celebration.
That's a good one. In fact, this last New Year's Eve, I had my own private party, me and my dog, and I was playing these celebration songs, and the dog and I were just dancing all over the place, having a good time.
I'm sure there was a lot of New Year's Eve parties with just celebrating with dog and...
Yeah, I mean, where are you gonna go? I kind of laugh because I see all these cute dresses and these cute outfits, and I think that'd be nice to wear, but where do you wear it? Your own house, I guess, and entertain yourself. But yeah, your music is so upbeat and so much fun, and I think you're always upbeat.
Yeah, and I still play, and I also like to play love songs. I like to surprise the audience by playing songs that they don't expect anybody to play. Love Boat from the movie, nobody expects that. Me playing and singing ABBA.
Oh yeah.
Nobody expects that. It's just and it works really well because oh my gosh.
The women really, really love ABBA.
Oh,
I mean, you play ABBA.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
Yes.
What are some other favorite songs that people like to hear? Like, do you have like a set of like 10? Like these are definite.
Well, right now I have about 40 like that, but when I went back to starting to do a little busking, you know what busking is?
Busking.
Busking is when you go out on the sidewalk or the mall and you put your tip jar out and you play and sing. So I wanted to find out what people liked in busking. So I got Morro Bay, and I would busk in Morro Bay, right in the Embarcadero.
Did you?
Yeah.
That takes some nerve to do that, right?
Oh, it was so much fun. And I could see the reaction. And so if I played a song, for example, Mamma Mia by ABBA, 10-year-olds, 20-year-olds, 60-year-olds all liked it. And I go, that's a keeper.
ABBA, yes.
And then I would play another song and it didn't work too well. That goes out of the set list. And another song. And then I'd play Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline. Everybody, and I'd be playing it on the other side of the street down. They all go, da, 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 right along with the song. And I go, that's the keeper. Everybody liked it.
Exactly.
So that's what I did. And then I had quite a few songs, and then I started taking solo gigs. But I wanted to make sure that I played solo before, and a lot of times I would play songs I want to play, and I would lose the audience. So this time, starting out with solo gigs, I did that because this time I want to play for the audience, and I want to entertain the audience. I don't want to be ignored when I'm playing.
Yeah.
So that's what I do.
And you learned that lesson pretty quick, right?
Yeah, so that's how I came up with a lot of the songs I play. Although on my own, I still play a lot of songs that I know the audience won't like, but that's at home.
Okay. You know, it's so funny though, because I have a daughter that's 30 and she starts naming all these bands that are popular now, and I feel like I'm like so old because I'm like, who was that again? Or I don't even know who you're talking about, you know? So, but like a lot of the music you're talking about, I'm like, I've been there, done that, you know?
So one that's real popular that, it's not real new, but would be Ricky Martin, Living La Vida Loca.
Oh, is that? I bet, no, that would be your style because I know who that is.
Yeah, and that works very good on solo, and everybody knows it and likes it. It's very, very well received.
Oh, I can imagine. So I've got one more question for you. There's a lot of musicians out there, I'm sure, watching. Do you have any advice for them? Like, what I was wondering is, like, you know how you watch these TV shows and people give it all up for music? They're like, yeah, I'm going to become a famous star, and they give up their marriage, their jobs, because they feel they're going to be famous someday. So what would you tell a musician? To go for their dream, or to keep it as a hobby, or how do you feel about that?
Well, a person should always follow their dream, I think, but music's my hobby and my love. At this point in my life, I'm sort of glad I didn't become music wasn't my life, my livelihood, because I still love to play. So there's a saying, you don't stop playing because you're too old. But if you quit playing, you're going to grow old.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
Another one I like is, it isn't music if it isn't fun.
Yes.
So, but if your dream is to become a professional musician or to be in any other part of music, there's writing, composing, arranging, TV scores, cues for TV, there's teaching, there's lots of careers in music besides performing. And performing, there's lots of performers that aren't international megastars. They're all over.
Right.
And they enjoy it.
Right. I think that's the whole key to life. Enjoy what you're doing. Well, I'm getting a signal. We're just about out of time, but I do want to ask you, do you have anything further you want to add to this interview before we get to hear your music?
No, I think you've asked it all, Lezlie. I'm glad to be here with you.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to be here with you, and thanks for being on the Lezlie Show.
Thank you, Lezlie.
All right, we now have the pleasure to listen to our friend Daniel Haller. Woo!
sun's hitting something that's been known to change the weather. We'll kill the fatted calf tonight, so stick around. You're gonna hear electric music, solid ball of sound. Oh, Candy and Ronnie, have you seen them yet? Ooh, they're so spaced out. But Benny and the Jets. Oh, they're weird and they're wonderful. Ooh, they're so spaced out. She got electric boots, a mohair suit. You know I read it in the magazine. Oh, Benny and the Jets. Didn't get to sleep last night. All the way the paperback was on my knee. Man, I had a dreadful flight. I'm back in the USSR. Don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the USSR. Well, Ukraine girls really knock me out. They leave the West behind. Moscow girls make me sing and shout. The Georgia's always on my mind. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. What a day this has been. What a great mood I'm in. It's almost like being in love. I got a smile on my face for the whole human race. It's almost like being in love. baby love. Oh, how I need you, but all you do is treat me bad, break my heart and make me sad. Tell me, what did I do wrong to make you stay away so long, my baby love, baby love. Oh, ooh yeah, all right, huh. Got a call from an old friend that used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Sold his shop, sold his house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand-up routine in LA.
Thanks for joining us today for the Lezlie Show, and never, never let anyone take your mojo. See you next time. Bye.